Cocobeed, Saucy Ear Juice, where we bring all the juicy sauce to your ears. This podcast is about the importance of good bacteria in your gut. Your body is full of trillions of bacteria, viruses, and fungi. They are collectively known as the microbiome. While some bacteria are associated with disease, others are actually extremely important for your immune system, heart, weight, and many other aspects of health. There are more bacterial cells in our bodies than human cells. That means you are more bacteria than bacteria itself. How does microbiome affect your body? The gut microbiome affects the body from birth and throughout life by controlling the digestion of food, immune system, central nervous system, and other bodily processes.
Microbiomes are collections of microorganisms that live together in a given environment. Every soil and sediment on Earth has a microbiome. There are microbiomes in the ocean and even in the atmosphere. In your body, there are microbiomes in your skin, in your mouth, your digestive tract, anywhere the body comes into contact with the outside world. All life on Earth evolved together, so microbes need us and we need them. We depend on microorganisms to help us break down nutrients and produce important vitamins and enzymes in our digestive system. It's estimated that there are over 1,000 different kinds of microorganisms living inside our bodies, containing about 300 times more genes than our own human cells. If you put together all the microorganisms inside you into one mass, it would weigh as much as 6 pounds. In comparison, your brain only weighs about 3 pounds. Each of us carries inside of us a unique fingerprint of microbial diversity. Your unique microbiome starts as soon as you're born and is influenced by your diet, your experiences, what you're exposed to, and where you live. In some cases, your microbiomes can even affect your mood and behavior. Scientists believe there are several pathways through which the bacteria and other microbes in your body influence your brain chemistry. For example, experiments have shown that organisms that are raised in a completely sterile environment perform differently in tasks related to learning, memory, and social behavior. Currently, scientists...
Okay, so there you have it. We are microbiome, and microbiome is us. So let's get started on how we can use our microbiomes to our advantage to improve our health. Weight loss. A lot of people sometimes don't want to admit that they are on the fat side, but let's be realistic. If you cannot fit through a door, you are fat. If you need to purchase 2 airplane tickets whenever you take a flight, you are fat. If you cannot sustain on a simple sandwich, it's because you are fat and your body craves more. So you need to eat an entire full course meal each time you eat. You are fat and you have to face up to the facts. You need to be eating a ton of probiotics. You might be suffering from gut dysbiosis, which is essentially when your gut bacteria is not balanced. Microbiome play an essential role in intestinal diseases like irritable bowel syndrome and inflammatory bowel disease. Certain bifidobacteria and lactobacilli, which are found in probiotics and yogurt, can help seal gaps between cells and prevent leaky gut syndrome. Heart health. Now, a lot of people, it's hereditary, and therefore it's a little bit of a tricky situation, but nevertheless, eating more efficiently to have your gut more balanced in terms of the bacteria that's in it will lead to a healthier heart. So certain unhealthy species in the gut microbiome may also contribute to heart disease by producing trimethyl N-oxide. Trimethylamine N-oxide can block arteries, which may lead to heart attacks or stroke. So this is very, very serious. You need to have good microbiome in your gut in order for you to fight off heart attacks and stroke, which are essentially number one killers of our human population. Controlling blood sugar and lower risk of diabetes. The gut microbiome also may help control blood sugar, which could affect the risk of type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Again, these are diseases that are hereditary, and therefore a lot more research has to be done over the years. But from what we know as of now, getting that healthy gut really makes a difference in controlling blood sugar level and also lowering the risk of diabetes. Your brain health, very, very important. A lot of people, sometimes you feel like your brain is just a bit foggy. You're not thinking straight, so to speak. And we don't realize that bacteria can help produce neurotransmitters. For example, serotonin is an antidepressant neurotransmitter that mostly is made in the gut. Serotonin is responsible for our level of happiness. So the less serotonin we have is the less happy we are. And our gut and our brain are in constant communication. Therefore, if our gut is telling our brain, hey, what's going on down here is not really that well, then your brain is going to get that message and it's going to start reacting in terms of that. And then it's not going to be going on well. And once you have that, you're a complete mess. And that's why it's so important to ensure that we have a balance of gut bacteria. The gut is physically connected to the brain through millions of nerves. So the messages being sent to the brain via your nerves might be messed up. And we don't want that. We want our nerves to be sending our brain, oh, hey, what's up, brain? Everything is good down here. So make sure that you got that message so that everything will be good up there. That's what we need. We don't need where our gut is sending a message to our brain. Hey, I didn't have enough good bacteria today. So guess what? I guess today's going to be a lousy day again. A lot of us get up and we go through life always having these lousy days. And we have no idea why. Some of us, we get depressed and we're thinking to ourselves, I really don't know why I'm depressed because, really, things have been going well. I've, been to my job and I've gotten a raise of pay. I can actually take a vacation, but I'm not going to take the vacation because I just don't have the energy. I don't have the perception of me even being on a beach. Oh, and then I'm going to have to wear a thong bikini, whatever you wear. All sorts of stuff starts to go through our brains, and we don't realize that a lot of this is because of our gut bacteria not being balanced. So how to improve your gut microbiome? Number 1, eat a diverse range of foods, especially legumes, beans, and fruit. They contain a lot of fiber that can promote healthy bifidobacteria. Number 2, eat fermented foods. Fermented foods such as yogurt, sauerkraut, and kefir all contain healthy bacteria, mainly lactobacilli. Number 3, limit your intake of artificial sweeteners. No sweets, no sweets, no sweets, no sweets. If you must eat sweets, chocolate is best, dark chocolate especially. And other than that, again, try to eat the fruits that may contain sweet because it's a lot more natural. Number 4, eat prebiotic foods. Prebiotics are artichokes, bananas, asparagus, oats, and apples. Number 5, which is probably the most essential of all things on earth. For the ladies who are pregnant, who are having their babies, whenever you're having your babies, breastfeed for at least 6 months. Children who are breastfed for at least 6 months have more beneficial bifidobacteria than those who were bottle fed. So very, very important because again, as we stated earlier, microbiomes start from birth. They're there from birth. So it's not as if to say, you can, let's wait because we'll just see when these microbiomes are going to show up. No, they're there from birth. And as was stated, they are in us and they are also on the outside of us. So they're all around, in and out. And we have to bear that in mind. So breastfeeding actually contributes to you building your system in preparation for receiving microbiomes from outside. Eat foods rich in polyphenols. Polyphenols are plant compounds found in red wine. So those who like to put a toast up in the air, yes, let's keep it red. So whenever you go out somewhere, forget the whiskey, forget the rum, the whatever else, and go for red wine. Green tea, dark chocolate, olive oil, and whole grains. They're all polyphenols. They promote the growth of healthy bacteria. And number 7, take antibiotics only when necessary. Antibiotics have the ability to destroy both bad and good bacteria. So yes, you might have a cold, which indicates to you, okay, I have some kind of bad bacteria going on here, or else I wouldn't be sick. But yes, when you take the antibiotics, they're going to destroy those bad bacteria, but they're also going to destroy the good bacteria. And that's why it's a lot better if you try to be a lot more conscious of going the natural route. At the end of the day, your gut is made up of trillions of bacteria, fungi, and other microbes. Take care of your gut, and it will in turn take care of you. An imbalance of unhealthy and healthy microbes in the intestines might contribute to weight gain and other very serious complications that makes your life a living hell to live. That's it for another episode of Saucy Ear Juice. I'm your girl, Cocobeed. Peace out!